Hey, Ted, where the hell's Corkscrew?
This week at the movies, I went and saw Companion. And right off the bat, let me say that I absolutely loved this movie. I had a lot of fun with it. It was written very smart and very clever. On one hand, you can take the movie for face value and still get a lot of entertainment out of it, or you can look at it as an allegory for controlling and abusive relationships. Now, this thing was marketed as a horror movie, but it's really more of a thriller, dark comedy. I mean, honestly, it's hard to really peg this down in any one genre, and when you see this movie, you'll understand what I mean. And yes, there is a big twist to this movie that you may or may not have been spoiled on depending on what trailers you saw, but regardless, it's a twist that's well executed and plays a pivotal role in pushing the story and the plot forward beyond what you initially suspect it's going to be. The cast are all terrific and have great chemistry with one another. Sophie Thatcher is outstanding, and I remember seeing her in Heretic last year, and once again, she kills it. She's definitely an actress that I'll be paying attention to a lot in the future. But my favorite character was Eli, played by Harvey Guillén. He was absolutely hilarious, and some of my favorite parts of this movie were just his reactions to whatever was going on. But now what chafes my ass and is my one real complaint on this movie isn't from the movie itself, but the way it was marketed. Now, I mentioned already how the trailers made this look more like a horror movie when it wasn't, which means whoever cut the trailers together is tone deaf and may have potentially turned people off going in expecting one thing but getting something entirely different. And I also heard some of the trailers may have spoiled that major plot twist, which really sucks. So if you do go see this movie, hopefully you are going into it as spoiler-free as possible. But yeah, there's not much negativity I can say about this movie. I loved it. Plus, it's got one of the most brutally satisfying kills that I have ever seen. But if you have seen Companion, please stay spoiler-free in the comments and tell me what you think in those comment sections below. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Adios. Now, GTFO.